So here we have our iPad Command Center application. We have the list of matches that are available right now. We have a refresh button, which refreshes the match. We have the join match button or the new match button. Clicking the new match button, you can type in the name of the match. So we'll just call it match 1. Game type, we'll just call it deathmatch. Team 1 and Team 2. From here you can also change the color of the team, so let's make this guy green. Alright, create the match. Let's join Team 2, enter my username, Johnny33, it already had it entered for me. Join the match, are you sure? Yes. Okay, so now here we have the main map screen. On here you can zoom around, you can add markers to the map. These 7 icons here are the different markers, but then the pencil you can draw, so I can draw an arrow there. We also have an eraser, so if you want to erase the things that you've drawn, you can do that. You can also lock the map, and you can't scroll. So let's join a different team here, different match where there's actual stuff on the map. So let's join the turret match. Here you have your list of messages that are pertinent to you. You can message individual people or all or your team. So let's say, hey all, and you can send it, and it will be sent at the same time. So there you go, the message sent. At the same time, you can view your teammates. So there's Jor. You can also look at the turret. And so here's the turret. Here we have the directional keypad, the fire button, and then the number of shots per tap. So that's pretty much our app. As you're running around with the turret will move based on the GPS of the phone. Same thing with the player. So there we go. This is our player teammate application. This is one that's to be carried on the wrist by the other teammates running around during the match. You can select a team again. So let's join match 1. Let's select team 2. Enter your username. Chuck. Continue. And then from here, you see the familiar layout that we had earlier with the iPad Command Center application. Again, you can add different icons. You can draw as you could before with the other one. You can also erase things. Let's go erase those. And then you can lock the map, so then you can't move around, things like that. And then you also have the chat window as before. You can message different people, so let's message all. Hey, send the message. There we go, Chuck to all. And then you can switch back to the map, and that's basically you can also leave the game. So that's basically the player application. Okay. So here we have the turret control app. This is the app that sits on the turret as you're controlling the turret. So once the network is available, you can continue. You can then select a match. And when you do select a match, you're then able to select a team. So there's team 2 that we joined earlier. And then this picture is automatically uploaded to Parse, which then is downloaded by the iPad that's controlling the turret. And then here we have the game, team, game type. Then we also have the game is running. Basically just tells you that the game's running. And it's awaiting a command. Whenever a command comes in, it'll display the command that is being sent. Then you can also switch teams. So now I click that. Now my team is switched. And this controls the turret using the audio. It sends serial data down to the Adrenal board and the turret. And then the turret takes those commands from the Adrenal board and moves based on those.
Over here we've got our battery that powers our whole circuit. The tilt motor, or the rotating motor, rotates left and right. In here we've got our circuitry, we've got our DC to DC converter from 12 volts to 6 volts. Here's our PCB board with our circuits and our Arduino board, which takes commands from our Android phone, which right now is hooked up to the same game that Nate is on with his iPad. That gets the commands, sends it to the Arduino board, which controls the rest. This is the tilting motor, tilts the paintball gun up and down, and this is the trigger. It pulls this rope, which pulls the trigger. So, Nate, let's move it left. So that's left. Now go back right. So there's tilting up, tilting down, and now it's going to show it firing. There's the 3 fire commands, and that's how it works.